For me, it's like whenever I listen to a song or like see something, I think, oh, how could I make this into like something really crazy, like a movie or something people would want to watch.
I just love the whole production, media, film, anything to do with, like, not necessarily just documentaries, because it was fun. I loved it, but anything to do with film, I would definitely pursue as a career.
I didn't really know what to expect at first, but I knew it was going to be a lot of work, and it was.
I liked being able to collaborate with other people and give them ideas and them give me ideas.
I didn't know what I expected. I mean, I kind of got into this the week before or something like that when it was actually going to start, so I didn't have expectations. I had no idea what to expect. It was all a great big surprise, and it turned out to be like a great surprise.
I think I learned basically how hard work can really pay off, and like determination and persistence, because when we first started the whole documentary process, like it was a lot harder than I expected, right? And so much time and effort went into it, and me and Laura were both, you know, in grade 12 in school. We were both really busy, but yeah, everything in the end, you know, we put the time and the effort into it, and then it all paid off. And so I guess I just learned how like hard work really does pay off.
I learned how much time and effort goes into editing and preparing your shots and film.
I learned a lot about self-motivation, self-discipline. It takes a lot of practice, it takes a lot of time, and nobody can make you do this.
I learned a lot of technical skills, and I learned time management skills.
From the first day, if I can remember, to the day that I have now completed, it has given me certainly confidence that I can do this.
And we interviewed some of our friends from high school, we interviewed all kinds of people, so that was definitely a lot of fun. And probably just like seeing the final product, you know, just the final steps of editing and just adding the music and watching it over and finally being like, oh my gosh, okay, we're done editing. That was definitely a rewarding part of it.
I would say the best part of the process was getting to interview Charles Spearin from the Happiness Project. Yeah, that was really fun. That was good.
The hardest, most challenging part was getting the editing done on time, because I didn't realize how long editing was going to take. And I think I slept for about 2 hours at most the night before they were due.
Editing, the hardest part.
Nobody's gonna believe me or agree with me. I think editing was so painful, but it was so good. It was kind of like, I don't know, a really hot pie. It burnt you, and it took forever to eat, but it tasted so good in the end. And really, it was the most fun, because that's when you splice things, that's when you stick them together, and that's when your creativity comes into full view.
When you first start, you hit like a wall, right? You do some of the interviews and then you just hit a wall and you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this anymore. It's like the part where it's not as fun, but once you overcome that and you start editing and you see the final product coming together, like it's really worth it. So just, I would say, no matter what, no matter whether you hit that wall or not, just don't give up. Keep putting the same amount of time and effort into it, and you'll really like love your result.
If you're entering a workshop, try out your editing equipment and your camera before, so you just get a bit of a feel, so you don't go in completely new, and you can more focus on what you want the subject of your documentary to be.
I would say be organized and be on top of everything. Start everything early.
Start early. Start early with every single step. If Fran says that you should be starting something, you should have started it a week ago, because trust me, you're going to basically you're going to be running out of time. I mean, all of us before the day of our premiere with our group, I think everyone stayed up the entire night, and it's exciting, but it's also tiring. It's a good tip. It's a great tip.
I think planning is very important, and commitment is one of the big things. Not giving up.
Well, it's definitely, for me, like having you mentoring us, and just not necessarily, like, it's a really hard thing, and I guess everyone appreciates you, like just gathering everyone together. Just that part is hard. I know for us, it's been hard for you to get us even just here today. Because it's like, you have your own job and stuff and whatnot, but then this is outside, and then you're just teaching us all these things. It's just...
Doing the documentary and everything, it really like taught me that it's really, really important to make sure that in your future and in everything you do, you're doing what you love, and you're also like never giving up. So I've changed my plans, like what I was planning to go into in university. I've changed it a couple times, and part of that was, you know, going through that process and saying to myself, is this really what I want to do? So in that sense, that it has really helped in that way, and I'm really glad that I took the workshop and made the documentary.
It was fun, exciting. It was definitely something I'd never experienced before.
It allowed me to go into an area that I was already interested in, research that area, then take a stance, which is something that not a lot of other mediums or courses or school-related activities can really make you do. It really makes you think.
I had an idea I wanted to go into film, and it kind of reinforced that, because I had a lot of fun doing it.
I had a reason behind creating this documentary, so it is exciting that a lot of people will watch it. If they can take away the message with it, then I would think I have done my job.
It's definitely opened my eyes to a whole new world of opportunities.
For me, yeah, I definitely want to get into film. I've been wanting to get into it ever since I was 10 years old, because that's when I kind of made my first little like parody movie with my friend.
So it was really cool. Like I felt like I was part of something that was a lot bigger than me.
C'est bon, c'est bon.